How's it going, everyone? Dave here. Welcome back to yet another daily video. This time around, I'm actually going into the room here, and I'm gonna grab these. These are the clothes that I'm wearing to my interview tomorrow. Let's go bring those to somebody who can iron them, shall we? You ready? Come on, let's go. Now, I will say that the smog and the smoke and all that, while my phone lens may not be able to do that great of a job, and now it is bright out here, as you can see clearly, it is quite literally gone, and so is my vision. Yikes. My eyes are like blinded currently as I'm trying to put this, there we go. See. So now, what I need to do is we are going to take a little trip to the place where TGWB Enterprises all started. That'll be fine. I had to think about that for a second because the clothes are on that side, so, right? But anyway, how's you guys' day going today? My day's going pretty well. So, started editing the new Dave Cave content that I've been recording. Got some of it uploaded and ready to go. Check that down below. All I really need to do is make the Patreon video and get that party started. Because the Patreon video, realistically, I want that to be the start of the Dave Cave, right? So, I mean, it's all three going to be the same video, just uploaded 3 different times across 3 different channels. But I mean, still, it's gonna be the start of something. So, also started scripting out part of the 30th anniversary Blues Clues video, the one that I am going to post on September 8th over on GamerGuy624. Yes, that's going to be a scripted video and everything. So, in terms of the new Clue stuff, I am currently partially leaving Danny in charge of that. I'm letting him edit on his own schedule. And if he wants me to take back the editing, I can definitely do that for sure. I just don't want it to be too big of a stressor. You know what I mean? I don't want any of my content to cause stress to anyone. That's probably the biggest one of my concerns here. Outside of looking at the road, of course. Railroad tracks. Bumpy, 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 bumpy. And more railroad tracks. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Don't worry, we're almost there. We're almost there. One more turn. 2 more turns, actually. And we're there. So, let's go. And now, we're here. I'll be back. All right, I am back. Now, as I'm backing out, as you can see, yes, here's proof. This is the original TGWB house just under a new coat of paint. Is there anything coming? Do you see? Nope. Cool. So I'll give you a better view. So I think the last time you saw this house before the new coat of paint was Punishable Prank, right? There's the house now. Huh. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing what time can do? So, got the clothes dropped off to my mom. She's gonna go ahead and iron them. And I'm gonna pick them up when I pick up supper for Jim. Which for him and I, because I asked for some too, is gonna be mozzarella infused meatloaf with real mash. Ooh. Tell you what, that real mash is good. Homemade, official, authentic, and everything. Beeping at the station. Actually, let's not turn today. Let's keep going straight. And I'll show you something else. Too, I meant to do this earlier on, but beside the post office here lies a house. And in this house over here, that yard, that little tap yard, the top coat yard there, I used to play in that, bounce a ball against this house here. This house is where I used to live for years. I'm talking years. From 2006 to about the end of 2011, actually. Back when I was under a different identity on YouTube. Not TGWB, not Dave, but another identity. I want to say that I made vlogs, but I don't remember if I posted them or not. I remember filming vlog stuff when like we were moving stuff into the house, my dad and I, but I don't exactly know if any of that footage got uploaded to the internet, which means that I don't know if any of it survived, which kind of sucks, to be honest, if it did not survive. But it's okay, not everything's meant to survive. It's fine. We're home again. Back home again. See how I literally have to coax this window up? The thing's broken, the mechanism's broken. But it's okay. I'm broken too. So I guess my question of the day to you guys is, do you guys still live in or anywhere near your childhood home? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you don't live anywhere near or in your childhood home anymore, how many times have you moved? Let's head back outside, out back, and continue this conversation, shall we? Oh, it feels cooler. So much cooler out here. But yes, this is where I wanted to continue this conversation, because I will show you which parts I lived at. I'm not going to show that way because there are half-naked people swimming in a pool, but I've lived down that part of town, but I've also lived down that part of town. As a matter of fact, that is First Street over there, and that over there, I think it's, I don't remember for sure, but directly down that way, I think, catty corner, there was a trailer, or like a 1 or 2 story house, that is including the basement, that I lived in when I was born. Now, I don't know if that's still there or not, but I do know that if you keep going down this exact alley, the exposure is fucking with me. But if you keep going down this exact alley and you go all the way back those woods, there is a trailer still sitting there. Guarantee you, it is still sitting there. And I actually know the person who lives there. A family friend of mine. Or ours, rather. And we lived there at one point, too. Matter of fact, a little bit of a story. So I don't know if you people know or not, but I have been diagnosed with epilepsy/generalized seizure disorder. So that means that while not triggered by lights necessarily, will it record? That is the question. Sorry about that. But seriously though, back to it. You know, seizures do happen on me. Right here. I had to have my eyebrows stitched up because I had a seizure. Busted up my face. So, yeah. When I had my first seizure back in 2016 at the TGWV house, I was thinking, you know, when I got diagnosed in 2017, I was thinking the same thing. Where did this come from? Where did this all start? Was it because I was drinking so much of that Mountain Dew Kickstart, which now, or not Kickstart, but Game Fuel, that got soon booted off the PepsiCo library? But no, it wasn't that. I didn't realize that until I went back into my memories. When I lived down at that trailer back there by the woods on First Street, my mom had a seizure. And of course, I didn't know at the time what it was. But my dad told me later on that day, or like that week, when I asked, hey, why did mom go to the hospital this morning? He said, oh, she had a seizure. And I didn't know what that meant. Now, it clicked. So, there you go. While I do have seizures and my memory is fucked, that doesn't mean that my memory is totally fucked. So yeah, I'm going to go and get going. These people are watching me. It is awkward as fuck. But at the same time, I don't care. I will be the awkward as fuck person who decides to record rather than mow their lawn. Especially when the iodized salt is not really working on the poison ivy, which I've shown in thumbnails before. It's going to be great trying to find a nicer day when it's cooler out to actually mow and actually get the tools to hopefully cut that shit down. Because I really don't want my legs and ankles and stuff. I don't know if you can see what the cat's got me. And then I got some grass burn from when I filmed the Clue video out here yesterday. But I don't want my legs to get fucked up any more than they already are. So, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you guys for listening. Stay tuned for the new content coming on the 2 other channels down below. Check out the Patreon too. Make sure that's all good before I make everything good. And before I make the video on it for that matter. And for now, I shall see you guys all next time. Tomorrow. For the interview.